In earlier videos, I've mentioned the role of onomatopoeia, where the sound echoes the sense and the feeling in a verse or in a word. But I've also related that to how poetry and sacred verses take us to our soul. I want to relate this idea with a very fundamental concept in Indian philosophy, where the emergence of thought and its expression is intricately linked to the concept of what we call speech. Vak. By the way, that's the origin of the word, Vak, which unfolds in 4 stages. So, parā, pashyanti, madhyamā, and vaikhari are the stages of the unfoldment of thought, from the subtlest level to the gross manifestation as spoken words. So in this context, parā is the most subtle and primordial stage, originating in pure consciousness. It is exists in the realm of the absolute, where distinction is speech and object. It is considered the divine source of all creation. Then the second stage of thought is pashyanti. Pashyanti emerges as thought begins to take a semi-manifest form, the cloud of probabilities. At this stage, language exists as a subtle vibration or intuitive knowledge, often visualized as abstract symbols or mental images. It is where thought crystallizes but remains deeply connected to consciousness. The third stage of thought is madhyamā. Madhyamā represents the intermediate stage where thought transitions into speech. Here, language takes shape internally as structured ideas before being expressed outwardly. This stage bridges the inner world of thought with the external articulation. And then the fourth stage is vaikhari. Final stage where speech becomes audible and physical. It is the gross manifestation of sound through vocal expression directed toward the external world of objects. These stages of thought mirror the journey of thought from its source in consciousness to its tangible expression. Where does poetry come in? Poetry, particularly in its revelatory form, often seeks to reverse this journey by delving back into the subtler realms of thought and consciousness. Poets tap into parā and pashyanti, the deeper levels of intuitive insight and universal truth, to bring forth expressions that resonate with profound meaning. Sacred script, Bible, are converses because poetry is inherently languages of thought. The rhythmic and symbolic nature of poetry mirrors the subtle vibrations of pashyanti and connects with the universal truths found in parā, universal consciousness. This makes poetry an ideal medium for revelation, as it transcends ordinary language to access the unbounded source of consciousness. This is how revelatory poetry bridges human experience with divine thought, offering a glimpse into the ultimate reality. By drawing from the source of thought, pure consciousness, poetry brings us closer to truth, uniting intellect with intuition and finite expression with infinite awareness. What T.S. Eliot called the raid on the inarticulate. Okay, that's it for today. My current book is Digital Dharma, How to Use AI to Elevate Spiritual Intelligence and Well-being. And also, if you want to continue engaging with me, please go to deepakchopra.ai, www.deepakchopra.ai. More on sacred poetry Next. Thank you.